Jason, I don't know where to start tonight. It was hugely disappointing, but the start of the game, you started so well.
I think we must have had 4 or 5 shots in the first 10 minutes, and being the story of the time since I've been here. Again, Achilles heel, don't score. And again, they've got an entry in the box and deflected in, and that just sums it up at the moment, you know. Never ever a free kick, but we've got to defend it better. I mean, you know, whoever it was got a foot in, played the ball. Enough said about the ref, the better, because we've got to take control of ourselves. And like I said, the reaction after the goal is poor. We had a 10-minute spell again, you know, where we haven't reacted. We've took a free kick, short free kick. We haven't reacted there, and then we haven't reacted for the one that's come off the post. So you can't blame anybody but ourselves. You know, we are in trouble at the moment. You know, the confidence is low. You can see that from the supporters as well. The place is flat. And we need a lift. We need to galvanise it. You can't fault the work rate in the second half, but the game was done. You know, John LaFood, you know, he's headed it back. Was it a penalty? Was it a sending off? I don't know. But you've given the referee a decision to make, and the way things were going tonight, that she couldn't wait to get a card out. But we've got to look at ourselves first, and too many players are way below the performances and the levels that we know they're capable of.
Yeah, you mentioned that about the confidence, and something we've talked about before, and it is such a massive thing in football, isn't it? Because the way we started the game, had we got the first goal, we could have quite easily gone on to win 3-0, because that was the way that it felt tonight in the opening 20 minutes.
Without a doubt, we were getting in good areas, we're putting balls in the box. One that's Glenn skied over the bar, one that's gone wide, a couple that have been in and around. Disappointing thing is, you know, set plays. We don't hurt the teams enough in terms of, like, we don't put it in areas where we should be. That's disappointing. But like you say, you'd always feel that if you don't get that first goal, one's coming. And like you said, it was a spawny goal. It's like a deflected goal. It's bounced and he's hit it. It's deflected. It's looped into the top corner. But good teams react. Good teams react. Good characters on the pitch react for that. You know. Everyone's devastated. It's flat, but it's up to me, up to Lewis, up to Chan to get the players going again. You know, the preparation that we do before the game is second to none. But like you said, that all goes unnoticed when you're getting beaten. Unfortunately, results are going against us at the moment, and to be honest, the performances haven't been great. It just looks flat.
It must have been. It was going to be a difficult half-time team talk anyway before the red card. I struggle to know what kind of thing you can say at half-time in that sort of scenario.
Well, what we said was just stay in the game, you know, for long periods of time, and to be honest, we did that without creating anything. You know, I still think we could have kept the ball better with 10 men, because we give the ball away cheaply in the second half, and it was a practice match for them in the second half. To be honest, they just kept it in front of us, and then we've gifted them a goal again. You know, a silly goal where we've made the wrong decision in the box, and we've been punished. And that's been the story of the season so far. You know, even before I came back in, and before, you know, the home form has been really poor. Goals for column not good enough, and goals against, far too many goals going in. So we need to address that. Like I said, it's frustrating, because on a Tuesday and Thursday night when we are training, the goals are flying in, the confidence is buzzing. You know, people are popping it about all over the place. But like I said, it's a different animal out there, and when confidence is low as it is. But it shouldn't have been, because and I don't. It's baffling, really, because like you said, you start the game ever so well, and I don't think there's been a game that we haven't started well. But it's just taking that first chance, and like you said, it's not happening at the moment, and we need to. I said to them in there, we all need to have a look at ourselves, you know, in the mirror, because, you know, reputation goes a long way, but at the moment, reputation's gone before the performances, and it needs to change.
Obviously, before kick-off tonight, we got the news that Paul Blackett had signed. It's a deal you've, you know, been chasing for a little while. I know we spoke to you earlier on, and he got his debut tonight. He got 45 minutes under his belt as a Moors player. How pleased are you to see him in that black and white shirt?
Massively, and that just sums it up today. You know, like, you really wanted him to shine, and he showed some real good touches. Yeah. But like you said, he hasn't played for a couple of weeks, and there was no point in him chasing lost causes up there, and you know, and having not played, so it was hard for him, you know, and it was a sacrifice we had to sort of make with John LaFood going off. We had to put somebody else as a right back, so I felt for him. He understands the reasons why, but there's a lot more to come from Blackie, you know. But we do need to get the ball in the box and get round him, and you know, there's no doubt he'll score goals for us.